Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Monday, October 28th, NBA slate. We got a big slate of games again. They are playing a lot of games early. It's like 11 games here. We're not in some. So some of these matchups a little wonky on so far what we've seen out of these teams. But let's get to it. We've got quite a few bets still, though, to play. Let's get started. 7:10 Eastern Time. Pacers at the Magic. Can somebody please explain what the hell the Pacers are? Halliburton continues to shoot like crap. Magic have played well. They're at home, 6.5 point favorite, 224 total. Just a few props for us in this game. Halliburton under 2.5 threes. Banchero over 2.5 turnovers. And Miles Turner over 1.5 threes made in that one there. Next game up. We get into the 7:40 slate. Celtics at home against the Bucks. Celtics 9.5 point favorite, and they should be because the Bucks look like absolute hot trash at the moment. 234 total in this one. Could see this game going over. We stayed away from the side in the total, though, but we do like quite a few player props here. Drew Holiday over 13.5 points. Drew Holiday, 2+ 3-pointers made. Drew Holiday over 23.5 par points, assists, rebounds combined. Giannis over 27.5 points. It's a little bit lower than what he's been. Giannis over 3.5 turnovers as that ticket just continues to cash almost every damn game he plays. Next game up. Still 7:40 time frame. Knicks Cavs in New York at MSG. Knicks 3-point favorite in that one against the Cavs. Cavs have been hot, but they played two horrible teams. Let's see what they do going against a bigger team here. Just props again for us. Evan Mobley over 14.5 points. It's been at 15.5 for the 3 games so far. He finally goes under. They drop it to 14.5. We'll play the over. Evan Mobley, 1+ 3-pointer made. He did make 2 the other night. Bridges over 2.5 threes made. Brunson over 1.5 threes. And Jarrett Allen for 2+ blocks, as that is almost paying 2-1, and his cashed pretty regularly on that one as well. Next game up, still 7:40 window. Pistons at the Heat. Pistons getting 8, 220.5 total on this one. Player props for us, just again, it's going to be a lot of player props today. Sides and totals were a little tricky, to say the least, I thought. We're pretty dialed in. Cade Cunningham over 24.5 points. Cade Cunningham, 2+ threes. Jalen Duren over 10.5 rebounds. In that one there. So just those 3 player props there in that game. Hard to figure out what Miami is at the moment. Still 7:40. Nuggets at the Raptors. Raptors at home getting 8, 219.5 total. We might come back and play the over here in this particular one, as the Raptors tend to maybe score a few more points at home. But just player props so far. Jokic over 8.5 assists. It's plus money. Scotty Barnes over 3.5 turnovers. And then Jamal Murray over 1.5 threes. Not 2.5, 1.5 threes. Next game up. Last game at 7:40 Eastern Time. Wizards go to the Hawks. Hawks laying 7.5, 231.5 total at the moment. Or 230.5 with some books. We're on the over in this game. Neither team really prefers to play defense at all. It's just a question if they're going to make shots. That's the only reason. It's not because of the defense that they won't get to the over. Can they make the shots? So we took Wizards Hawks over first quarter, first half, and over 230.5 for the game. Trae Young, we expect to have a monster in this one. Trae Young over 26.5 points, over 10.5 assists, over 3.5 threes made. And then Jordan Poole over 2.5 turnovers. We might come back and look at Jordan Poole for 3-pointers in that one as well. Next game up, 8:10 Eastern Time. Bulls, Grizzlies. Do I really have to put us through this one? No. So Bulls, Grizzlies here. Bulls getting 8. I don't know what Memphis is yet. I'm going to need probably a few more games to kind of get a little bit of a temperature on them. The Bulls have been up and down. It doesn't. One game they look like they want to play defense. The other game they don't. So 234 total in this one. If we had to lean, it would probably be the over, but no plays or player props in this one for us. 8:10 Eastern Time. We get a rematch already. Rockets Spurs. Fun game in game 1. Expect another fun one here in San Antonio. Spurs getting 3 at home, 220.5. If I could say the Spurs are going to shoot decently, we definitely play the over here. Instead, we're just limited to player props in this one, but quite a few here. Jalen Green, who's cashed for us every game so far, over 21.5 points, 4+ threes. Wemby, over 3.5 blocks and 25+ points. And then Chris Paul, 8+ assists. Next game up. 8:40 Eastern time, Jazz at the Mavericks. Mavs laying 10.5 after that shit show they just showed up in Phoenix with. 233 total. Jazz couldn't make a shot against the Warriors. Shot well in the other game. It's kind of hard to figure out what you're going to get from them at the moment. We do like a few player props in this one. We'll give you those. Marketing over 21.5 points and over 2.5 threes. Luka, 4+ threes. Luka over 3.5 turnovers. Luka triple-double was about, plus 350. So worth a little bit of a sprinkle there as well. Next game, Lakers at the Suns. Lakers red hot. Suns get another win against the Mavs. So they beat the Mavs and the Clips and lost to the Lakers. So the Suns lost there and it got beat up pretty well against the Lakers. What can we expect from this game here? We like the Lakers again. They've started off pretty strong here. 227 total. Not real sure about the total on that one, but we do like the Lakers, so let's give you that one. Lakers +3. Lakers plus the first quarter and first half as well. And then, like I said, +3 for the game. Anthony Davis, who's been a monster so far, over 26.5 points and 2+ blocks. Anthony Reeves, over 15.5 points. Booker for 3+ threes has cashed in 2 out of 3 games. We'll see if we can make that 3 out of 4 for Booker. Last game on the board. Trailblazers at Kings. Trailblazers on a back-to-back here, going to Sacramento to play this one. They just come off beating the Pelicans. What the hell happened to the Pelicans all of a sudden? It's absolutely garbage, as they would say. Nothing for us in this game. We might check back to the Google Sheets later on. We might have something, but no player props available as of yet as we're cutting this episode. And to be really honest, don't like that 12.5 number much at all. All right, so we went through a bunch of bets. How do we get to see all of those bets? It's really easy to do. TikTok and YouTube channel pages as well at the end of every episode on YouTube. Stocks.google.com/spreadsheet, a bunch of other stuff behind it. Once you click that, then you'll find tabs. Go to the Basketball 24-25 tab. Scroll down to October 28th, and you'll be able to see all the bets that we played, what juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, and also what book we placed them at. Then after everything is over, their results. So feel free to check that out when you get some time. Do you like the content that you're seeing here and want to see some more? We'd love to have you along for the ride. So make sure you hit follow or subscribe depending on the social media platform you're watching us on. And we'll show up in your follow or subscriptions tab. Or if you want to make life easier, which we recommend doing, just turn on notifications for that social media platform. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free's dropped a new episode of Bets. Also, private Discord channel available for anybody out there. Are you new to gaming or you want just some help? Maybe you've been at sports wagering for quite some time but haven't made money at it. This is where you go to do that, and it's cheap. $6 to $25 a month, depending on the amount of help that you want. Once you subscribe to us through TikTok at Sports Bets for Free, we'll send you the link to the private Discord channel where you'll get all the bets earlier than everybody else. So earlier than this episode goes out to the public. So football bets, since those are like a lot of times all week long, you get those multiple days ahead of time. NBA is a little bit tougher. You are going to get those maybe a few hours before everybody else is available to them as well. So make sure you join that Discord channel. We'd love to see you there. Not only that, ask questions, do all that kind of fun stuff, and talks amongst all the people that are on the Discord too. Also, we have tons of promo bonus bets to give away from my partners to you. You can find that link on a couple spots online, TikTok and YouTube channel pages. It's bit.ly/sportsbetsforfree-bh. Once you click on that link, it'll automatically default to the state that you're in and show you the online casinos, sports books, and fantasy sites that have a lot of player props on there that we have available in your state, as it'll automatically default to the state that you're in. And you also help support the show by doing that as well. So we'd love to, might as well take advantage of their money rather than just using your money, right? So we do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.